Hey Senior Solutions family, Happy New Year. I am so glad, like many of you, that 2020 is finally over. So this is our first kind of employee update for the year, and I'm so excited to come to you with some new information, some exciting information. So thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully you'll start to see more of these every couple of weeks or so as we continue to make some changes and really welcome the new year with a lot of things that are happening. So before we can talk about the new stuff, let's talk about old stuff. So many of you are already eager to get your W-2s from 2020. The good news is that this year, more than ever, you'll be able to go ahead and collect your W-2s early inside of the Paylocity system. So we're going to add some links down below where you can actually get into Paylocity. There's probably some helpful documents that'll be there. Definitely look at your email for more directions as needed. But your W-2s could be in the system as early as January the 10th. Now, we don't know because of COVID and some people with sickness as far as in the offices. It may take a few days from there for it to actually load. Now, for those of you that are going to wait for us to mail you your W-2, those W-2s by law have to be postmarked on January the 31st. So if you're looking for that any earlier than January 31st, I just want to let you know that you will likely not get it until that first week of February, depending on how the mail runs to you. Once again, we're making the W-2s available to you online, so go ahead and really check that platform first. And then if you need to wait for it in the mail, it'll likely be the first week of February when you'll receive that. One thing to keep in mind is that the address that those W-2s go to is what we have in the system. So if you're not letting us know that you've moved, your W-2 might get lost in the mail somewhere. So make sure that you always update us with address changes. So let's talk about some new stuff. So one thing that you'll notice maybe is our website, some of our resources that we have. You'll start to see our branding is being updated. After 10 years being in business, we really wanted to celebrate kind of going into a new era, a new year, and really defining our services, our business lines, our branding. It's all been refreshed. So keep an eye out for that. You'll see some of the materials, websites, other things are going to be changing. So let us know what you think. Hopefully it's not a big change, and it's definitely a change for the better. We're really excited about it. In a link below, we'll attach maybe a link to one of our videos that we created to really announce the new branding. So with that, something that's been changed not only because of the logo, but we've recognized for those of you that have challenges with electronic visit verification and you're still doing the paper timesheets as a backup, one of the things that we noticed in the years past is that timesheet tends to be a little bit difficult when the insurance company requires certain parts of that timesheet to be completed. So what we've done is we've updated that timesheet to make it a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier. One of the things that we've done is added the year 2021 onto that so that we know that that's always going to be there and going to be accepted by the insurance company. So once again, look for the link in the comments below or in the description below for that new timesheet. One thing that you'll also see is on your employee resources tab, and maybe even inside of Paylocity where you can look at documents and resources, that new timesheet will be available there as well. And for those of you that maybe don't have a printer at home or you have challenges with actually getting extra timesheets, just remember all you have to do is go to your local office and swing by and they can make you 20 or 30 timesheets, whatever you might need to hold you over for a while. So please start utilizing those. We will at some point this year, probably give it 30 or 60 days, but we will stop accepting old timesheets. So really would like to see those new 2021 timesheets to start being used. So moving on next is we have a lot of changes that we want to do, but we also recognize that you as caregivers, we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you like, what challenges you have, what things you'd like to see with the company improve. Now, COVID-19 last year and still ongoing has been a major challenge, and we really got focused on trying to overcome that. So you saw things with training, you saw things with personal protective equipment. A lot of investments went into just trying to survive the pandemic. So we're now getting back to a point where we feel like we can manage them. It's by no means perfect, but we feel like we can manage those challenges. So we're ready to get into some new stuff again. The first step of that is we want to hear from you through a survey. So in below the description, we're going to be seeking participation from you to complete a survey. It doesn't take 5 minutes, but we want to hear from you in many different areas. We're going to be talking about benefits, we're going to be talking about management and things that are happening with your day-to-day work with us. We're going to be talking about technology, anything that you like or don't like. We want to hear back from you because it really does drive what things that we're going to focus on over this year and hopefully make things better. We're always looking for ways to make things better. If you missed the link below, trust me, we will be encouraging you through text messages, emails. There'll be a lot that you'll see about survey participation. I would ask, please participate. It only takes 5 minutes, and it's going to make the company, our organization, our work family, operate the way that you want. So we're really trying to lean into what interests you, what things that you feel need to be improved. Very last thing is COVID vaccinations. Listen, we are not mandating COVID vaccinations. I want to go ahead and start with that because it is one of our most frequently asked questions immediately. Now, on the other side, we are very highly encouraging it. I want you to hear from me that I have gotten my vaccination and certainly will encourage everyone around me to get theirs as well. Listen, it's for your community, it's for your family, it's other people. If you don't feel like you're in danger, just know that other people certainly are. It's going to take all of us to participate. For those of you that have questions about it, we are creating a web page for us. There's so much information out there. One thing that I would ask is please do not use Facebook or some random website to really guide your decision making about vaccinations. You really should be looking at the CDC, looking at Department of Health, utilizing some of the information we put out. We promise you that the information we're going to give you has been vetted. It is legitimate information. We are not making any hypotheses or theories about things. What we are really interested in, plain and simple, is that we want to protect you, our caregivers. We want to protect our clients. We certainly want to protect our entire work family. So one of the things that we know beyond just providing the personal protective equipment and hand sanitizer and some of the other things that we've done, the training, one of the things we certainly can do is promote the COVID vaccinations. It does not cost you anything. It does take 2 visits to a vaccination clinic, typically 2 weeks apart. You register for them, depends on different health departments of different counties. So our goal is to certainly support you in getting that done. We will have letters available for you. Just so you know, as an organization, we have really gone to bat for the entire home care industry. What many of you have likely heard is hospitals and other medical systems, emergency room staff, others have been prioritized. We as an organization, along with many other organizations around the state and country, we really went to bat and talked about how wonderful our caregivers are, how important and essential that you all are, and the risk that you're putting yourself in front of almost every day that you go to work, much less just going out into society. When you can't go to work, people suffer. Our clients very much depend on you. So you are categorized, all of our staff are categorized as 1A1. And I may have that backwards, but either way, you are the highest priority. You are right there next to hospital workers, nurses, doctors, people in the emergency room department, ambulance drivers, fire department, police. You're very much important. We know that. The healthcare world knows that. So please take the opportunity, be the first in line to get vaccinated. If you have questions, if you have concerns about vaccination, please reach out. Let someone know so that we know how we can help you. We'll certainly be including that in the survey to talk about what else we can do for you to help you feel more comfortable with the vaccination. Once again, not mandatory yet. Do not be surprised that at some point over the next few months, where the healthcare system may require vaccinations, certainly frontline workers and other individuals, it just makes sense. So if we can answer any questions, let us know. Use the resources, read the resources, and find out more about it. I am certainly committed. I've got my vaccination. I know a lot of other leadership has as well. We're looking forward to sharing that information with you. No one should ever be asking you as caregivers to do something that we are ourselves not willing to do. So we're committed with you. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to a lot of new exciting things that have already started to roll out. Thank you so much for watching today, and be on the lookout. Watch for your text messages, your emails, and other things where we'll continue to roll new information out to you over the next few weeks and months. Bye, everybody.